Credit Suisse will cut up to 6,500 more jobs in 2017 as it is pushing ahead with a major restructuring that will no longer include floating the bank's Swiss business. This is partly to raise cash to support the group's capital. These additional job cuts come after Switzerland's biggest bank reports a net loss of 2.4 billion Swiss francs in 2016.
Credit Suisse's recently appointed CEO has overseen 2 consecutive years of billion-dollar-plus losses. This most recent year, the big chunk of that was due to a settlement paid out to the U.S. Department of Justice for their role in the financial crisis. What he's doing is right, though. He's switching the focus from risky investment banking to wealth management. As you probably know, the Swiss lending giant was a huge part in bringing the world economy to its knees. So it's really good to see that they have somebody leading them in the right direction, away from risky bets, more into wealth management.
The President Trump was questioning whether the U.S. should continue its One China policy, sparking free from Chinese state media. And during the presidential campaign, Mr. Trump threatened to impose punitive tariffs on Chinese imports.
As we hear about the major loss that the Swiss bank endured the last year, it should not be overlooked that the majority of the loss was from a settlement to the United States government. The 6,500 jobs that are being cut from the Swiss bank is about 14% of their total employees. With the major cutbacks in 2017 and hopefully a smarter goal for the bank by switching to focus more on wealth management, we should start to see an incline in the efficiency of the company and hopefully see that the company come out of the red in 2017 after suffering from being deep in the red over the past 2 years.
The additional job cut came after Switzerland's second biggest bank reports 2.44 billion Swiss franc and 2.43 billion net loss for 2016. The executive chief, Thiam, since taking over just 18 months ago, has been shifting the business towards wealth management and putting less emphasis on investment banking. The bank cut a net of 7,000 jobs in 2016 and said there will be 5,000 to 6,000 more this year. It employed around 47,000 people and at the end of 2016.
As we have heard up to this point, Credit Suisse has plans to cut more than 6,500 jobs in 2017 due to the extreme and major reconstruction of the company. The plan was put into place in hopes to boost the company's net capital. In 2016, the Swiss company lost over $2.4 billion net dollars. However, that was largely due to the settlement with the U.S. claims where many dollars were wrongly invested. Even with these staggering numbers of loss, the outlook remains optimistic. This is partly because the bank was up 1.4% on the broader European bank index. They also plan to collect between 2 and 4 billion francs from a sale of almost 30% of the business when the IPO is released, as well as its current wealth management for this year having lots of positive inflows so far. All in all, Credit Suisse has had some rough years in the last couple years, but the future looks potentially bright for the Swiss bank.